and put those things in his sun visors. So he's on the air, I'm getting ready to put him on the air, and I said, Lance, I can't hear you. The music is too loud, go in the truck. So he goes in the truck. Vern Obelisk and Dave Lester, I know you guys know, especially Dave, he just moved to Michigan. Well, anyhow, they're standing outside of the truck, hitting those buttons, and it's going out over the air. I'm like, Lance, are you okay? And I said, would you have Taco Bell for lunch? But anyhow, over the years, Lance and all the cruising family, they raised thousands and thousands of dollars for charities, for children, for needy families, hurricane victims, you name it. And there are a lot of people that benefited from Lance's generosity. I mean, he was just absolutely amazing. And he did the shows, you know, thick and thin, no matter what. I mean, he's been ill for, you know, quite a long time. He's had the diabetes and the whole blood sugar thing going. I don't know if any of you were at the show at the Arcadia Airport where it was trophy time and he dropped on the ground. We had paramedics behind me taking care of him, and I'm trying to give out trophies, and it was like, oh my goodness, this can't be happening. But he made it okay, and he was always at the shows. So I hope you will, you know, this is a great crowd today. I hope you will continue to support the Hubschmidt family with the shows, you know, registering for the shows and coming out and supporting them, because they want to keep all of this going. So, and all of the shows, if you want to bookmark it on your smartphone, are on the cruising calendar. You can find it at carnewsbycandygirl.com, and you'll see a button on the homepage. It says cruising calendar, and I keep close tabs with Gay to make sure all of the shows are there, so you have no excuse, because there's even a map for every show. So come on out to all of the shows. Thank you again for supporting the family, supporting Gay, and you know, keep on cruising, girl, is what he used to say to me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Candy. Okay, next, Travis Palmer.
Bo Seafers!
Lance said never give me the microphone, and his last wish was it didn't happen. So, I got it now, Lance. Anyway, all I can say is that's one of the nicest and one of my greatest friends. There's a couple more out here that are eyeing me right now, but that's one of the nicest people I ever met in my life. He was always helping, never had a bad word to say about anybody, and he got on to me a bunch of times, but all I can say is look around right now what Lance's life did, and all these people, probably half of them here, I know more than that, wouldn't even talk to me normally, but look at the group, and this is what Lance did right here in all them years. And,
Yeah, Lance!
he brought a group of people together.
Oh, yeah.
And I got the microphone, Lance, I know, I'm sorry. He's telling me to shut up. But anyway, I love him and my friends, thanks to Lance, that I made over the years. I made 1,000 new friends, and 2 of them that still don't like me, but I'm working on it. Anyway, thank you, and Lance, I will never forget you. Anyway.
Love you. John Adams.
Good job, Travis.
Hey guys, so I didn't know Lance as long as probably some of you guys did. A lot of you guys have known Lance for 20 years. I met Lance back in 2019 at Rossiter's. Was actually the first car show that I had gone to that somebody had told me about to take my bike to. So I was the only bike that actually Lance ever had in his club, you know. It was really strange because I went up to Lance and I said, you register motorcycles in your club? And he's like, yeah, we never had one, but you can join. I said, all right. After that, I was hooked. I was with Lance for over a year straight, going to every car show he had. Saturday, Sunday, Friday, you name it, I was there. And, Lance was I don't care what condition Lance was in. He had a smile on his face. He came out, he did the car shows. Didn't matter what he was going through, how sick he was. He came out, you'd never even know he was even sick. He was just that type of guy. You know, over the time that I got to know Lance, Lance had people he'd pick on. Brian, you know, he'd come, you know, Brian come in the trailer and he'd give Brian all kinds of crap. George Okada, George couldn't find a parking spot. We went to a car show at Joey D's. George Okada moved his car about 4 times. Lance said, okay, you move your car again, we're gonna start charging you. Says, forget the registration, I'll make money off of you moving your car across the parking lot.
I was trying to get away from you, John.
But yeah, Lance, I mean, it shows here today, you know, the shows he put on, you know, a lot of people respected him, you know, so, you know, that's just how he was. He could kick it on that mic like nobody else. I haven't found a car show yet that could top what Lance did on that microphone.
No way.
And I don't think you ever will find somebody else better than Lance on that microphone.
Thank you. I don't know, Mary, did you want to say something or no? You're not ready. Okay.
I think a lot of people know who I am. I'm Mary Petty. A sponsor at, Don, you want to say something? You come on up. I have been a friend of his for, I guess now 22 years. We started out, we actually hired him to come to our car show. We started down at Checkers in Venice. Really, the only thing I can say is he was such a good friend to so many people, and he lives on in us in our legacy with respect to these cars. So when you take your car out, think of Lance. When you're at a show, think of Lance. When you look up at the sky, think of Lance. Because I can promise you, he is down here looking at us now.
Okay, we've only got a couple of more. Donnie?
Donnie McDonough! Go ahead, Donnie.
Thank you. So Lance, what a great guy, as you all know. I was on the Suncoast Foundation and the Suncoast Charities for Children, and he helped us, I can't tell you how many times, to raise money for the children in this area. He was fantastic, and he was so funny. I can't tell you all the times that we would go to the car show, and it was just for funs, and he just, first time he met my girlfriend, he said, I'd like to show her my baby picture. I said, Lance, really? I mean, oh my God. Did that get buried with Lance? I know. Did it? No. If any... Oh my God, he said, I'd like to show this picture when I was a baby to your girlfriend. I'm going, oh fine, okay, no problem. And then I looked at it and I go, oh my God. Robin, you remember that? But Lance was, I loved him to death. We had the great car show about a year ago for him at the plumbing shop, and it was great. And I love him and I miss him.
Yeah, Donnie!
Thank you. Okay, and I'm going to wrap it up with my brother-in-law, Joe Brackley.
How about now? Can you hear me okay? To that fella that said he never heard Lance say anything bad about anybody, never heard him talk about me. Lance and I were family because 2 very smart women brought us together. And had they not asked us to get married, we never would have been related. So I congratulate both Gay and Cindy, my wife. Now, many people know that Lance liked to eat, right? But I think I know the most unique menu he ever had. Not many people know this, the family does. Matter of fact, Krista was involved in that meal.
Uh-oh.
Lance called on the phone to have the kids get dinner ready. Gay was working. Gay's always worked. Pray for her. And he was on the way home, and he said, I need you to get ready for dinner. Kids are like, yeah, okay, Dad, what are we doing? You know, get some burgers out, get some French fries out. We're gonna have burgers and fries. Kids are like, great. True story, ain't it? So Lance got home, and the burgers and fries were ready. And they had the burgers, started eating the fries, and the kids, they were always a little bit finicky about what they ate. That's why they're in shape and the rest of us aren't. They're like, I don't want to eat the fries, they're icky. Now what kid doesn't like French fries? But there were some black flecks among the fries. You get that once in a while. Oil could have been old. Anyway, the kids weren't going to eat, and Lance was like, fine, there's starving kids in Africa, I'll eat the fries. So he ate the 5 pounds of French fries.
Oh my God.
Never throw away food. And when they got to cleaning up, Lance said, all right, Sean, you take it, clean up the dishes. Krista, you put the lid back on the Fry Daddy and put it back under the counter. And Krista politely said, lid? Seems as though when she warmed it up, she never took the plastic lid off. So Lance ate 5 pounds of fries and a Fry Daddy lid. And for the next week, he looked in his toilet because he was pretty sure they were individually wrapped.
I think I was about 7 years old, 6 or 7. So he told me, plug in the Fry Daddy. So I said, okay, Daddy. So I plugged it in. And he's like, well, where'd the lid go? I'm like, you didn't tell me to take the lid off. You told me to plug it in. So anyway,